Hey there, beautiful souls. So look, if you found your way here, I've got a message for you. There is no coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences, and I'm connecting with the energies of the collective, those that will somehow find their way here, because tarot and oracle are extremely sensitive to energies. But with that being said, figure out how it fits for you without trying to force it. You may have to flip switch or reverse the roles if you need to. The first card that came out is this survival. So whoever you are, you've definitely been in survival mode. I feel like this is something like you may have been like just trying to like survive a particular relationship. You know, it's like maybe kind of just been very difficult. I feel like you are dealing with someone that like is constantly dwelling on the past, or like won't let go of the past, or they're accusing you of dwelling on the past, maybe gaslighting you. And with finances, it's like you may be like in a relationship because like either you're dependent on their finances, they're dependent on yours, or maybe you both are really just kind of dependent on one another, and it's become like a very codependent type of relationship, you know. And it feels like with the power card here that there's like this like kind of eye for an eye, keeping up with how much you both are like contributing. You may even be with a person that's scared to death that they're going to do more for you than you do for them. You know, it's like very childish type of energy. It's like the keeping score, you know, and so there's like definitely like power struggles within the dynamics of this relationship. You may be also like seeking some sort of support from your person, whether it be financially or otherwise. Like you may be just feeling unsupported. And I feel like there's a lot of unresolved anger issues that you have within yourself because like you have been like in this survival mode, you know, like you have just and you may even be like full of like anxiety and like ready for the next shoe to drop, like spirit's telling me to ask you to relax your shoulders, like so like you may be like really tense because like you feel like you're constantly on the defense with a particular person. Like maybe you're constantly feeling attacked, berated, and you're just like there's this you know, I feel like even you may still be holding on to this anger because you are it's a way to for you to protect yourself by holding on to this anger, and fear and frustration that you're dealing with or have dealt with. Yeah, look, we've got the Star card here, and this is you know, a card of like of hope and healing. And I you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or there's like maybe an Aquarius relevant in your life in some way. Maybe you have Aquarius in your chart, sun, moon, rising. Maybe it's your star sign. You know, maybe of course like dealing with one from the past, but this is also like this energy of like a rebirth type of thing. You may be like also like considering like, I don't know, coloring or cutting your hair, or like getting a new tattoo, or like you know, doing something to like signify, whether you realize it or not, doing something, or like whether you're consciously aware of why you're wanting to make some sort of change to your physical appearance. It's because like you have been growing, you have been evolving, you have learned a lot. I feel like you though are the leader in the relationship or in your relationships, you know, and there may be someone that resents you because you are so powerful, because you are the leader, because you are capable of like improvising, adapting, and overcoming, and you are capable of like making things happen. And so like you do have to usually take on the role of the leader in your relationships with friends, family, romantic partners, and that may be tiring for you. Also, maybe even like taking a deep breath. You need to like sigh, just like, like you do that a couple of times and it's amazing how much better you feel. Yeah, because then we got the Temperance and the Chariot, and it's like, it's like just chaos, emotional outburst, you know, and anxiety. Maybe you're going to counseling, or you're being encouraged to go to counseling. I feel like you're tired though of not being a priority, and maybe even being put on the back burner. What you want, the dreams that you have, maybe even things that you want to buy, like are constantly like put on the back burner because you have other responsibilities, you have other things you have to take care of. And so it's constantly, or you're constantly, or your needs, your wants, your desires are constantly like, we'll take care of that later. And you do it because you are a leader, you know. I'm not saying you never get what you want. I'm just saying like that's usually the case. Tell me about this survival mode, Spirit. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, like it has been so overwhelming, so stressful, because you've just been going through the motions because you've had all these responsibilities and burdens on you. A lot of baggage, and it's just like, dang, you know, like you may feel like, is there even an end in sight? Like I feel like just overwhelmed, overburdened. You know, it's like you just kind of feel like maybe you're just like drudging through life or through a relationship. And it's just been a struggle. Like it's been like you've been in this survival mode, just trying and feeling like you're being taken for granted, even feeling like you're being taken for granted, and there's like just feeling burnt out. You may feel like you're been in a bit of like an uphill battle. For some of you, it's like maybe your relationship has become like a chore. That's not for everyone, but it feels like it something here, like the fun has like gone out of some sort of relationship, and you feel burdened by like maybe a friend or a romantic partner, and it's like you're just saddled with all this stress, all this responsibility, and it's like if you don't worry about it, or if you may feel like, if I don't worry, if I don't stress, then it's not going to be taken care of, whatever it is for you, you know. And you may feel like all of the fun and the passion and the spontaneity has just gone out of this relationship and has been really replaced by duty and obligation on your part. And it's feeling very stressful, very overburdening, it's not even a word, overburdening, but it's feeling like maybe you're just feeling overwhelmed, you know? Feel like maybe you don't really have fun. Maybe you really don't have time for fun. But it says, but the amazing news here is that this card, it says, do what you need to do. So that's what you've been doing. You've just been doing what you need to do. And the 10 of Wands, yes, it represents stress, and feeling overwhelmed, but it's also a 10, which is an ending and a new beginning. So it's like you are coming to the end of a chapter in your life where you've been in survival mode. You've had to do what you've had to do in order just to get by. And it's like, I'm hearing someone say, oh, here we go again. So like, maybe there's a person that wants to fight or argue, and you may be thinking, oh, here we go again. Look, harping is here with the Page of Pentacles. There's like dwelling constantly, like maybe dealing with someone who, like, maybe they do something for you, they'll buy you something, they'll maybe pay a bill, and then like throw it up in your face. Oh, well, remember I did this for you. And it may be like the same old like financial issues kind of constantly repeating. You may be dealing with someone who is like very immature with regards to finances, and they may like get angry and throw a fit where finances are concerned in some way for you. You may also be dealing with someone that's constantly like complaining about their work or complaining about work. That could be you. Like maybe you're upset or angry about your work, or you're dealing with, or someone else that is. And with the next card being finances, look, ending and new beginning. Well, that ending and new beginning would go all the way back around to Ace of Wands, and I stop shuffling and I see the Ace of Wands. So and then we have Justice. You have settled in life. You've settled for relationships, a marriage, jobs. You've settled for less than what you deserve. And now it's time for you to stop settling. It's this period in your life is ending, and you need to let it. Like there's a time you're entering where a big weight is about to be lifted off your shoulders. Too many cards, but look, we have the Five of Wands and the Page of Cups. So again, like there's a lot of fighting and arguing over money, drama here, a lot of conflict and tension, dealing with someone extremely immature. Maybe again, like some anger issues or resentments regarding finances or something codependent. Maybe you both are just like going back and forth, or this is you also, like you could be dealing with like maybe a family member, someone that is like asking you for finances, because it does say asking for financial support. So there's like maybe some sort of fight or tension or like regarding like someone seeking finances from you. And then I stopped and I looked at the bottom of the deck, and it was the Two of Cups. And so that Two of Cups is a relationship. So and So with finances being the relationship, it would be like a, like a transactional relationship with the Two of Cups. And we got the Two of Cups. Look, it's a transactional relationship. And with the Emperor here on the bottom of the deck is the same, excuse me, as the Power card here on the bottom of the deck. There's a power struggle here. A transactional relationship that has power struggles. You've not been treated fairly. And you know this. There's some sort of burden or responsibility that is constantly like being like weighing on your shoulders. And it's like, it's not even fun anymore. Maybe life in general just doesn't seem fun anymore. It just seems like one big responsibility. You know, one big responsibility. And I also saw the Queen of Swords here too, right there. And this is, some feeling angry, being in survival mode. I'm really getting that this Two of Cups there's some sort of divide here. There's a divide. Something that is separating you. There's some differences between the two of you. But if you'll notice, both of these people are holding lotus flowers, and lotus flowers grow through the mud and the muck. So I feel like there may be where this particular relationship, it doesn't have to be romantically. It could be you and a parent, or you and parents. But you've definitely like had to go through a lot with a person, and there's like some sort of trauma bond. And it may be like financial or codependency in some way. Some sort of partnership here where maybe this person expects you to pay to support them. There's some incompatibilities here. But we also look with the Emperor, we've got the Justice, the Queen of Swords, and the Death. This might be like some sort of divorce, or leading to a divorce, or maybe there was a divorce. There's like bullying. Maybe you're dealing with someone has bullied you. There's like, and this could even be a friendship, because, with the two females, immediately, like I'm seeing like friendship as well. So, and it doesn't have to, just because it's two females doesn't automatically mean friendship, of course. But you see what I'm saying? Like I'm also feeling that energy as well. So this could be like a friendship. There's some sort of imbalance here. It's like one-sided. There's some sort of argument. This could be like an argument with a friend. There's like maybe something with a business partner, colleague. Someone wants to have dominance. It's like they don't want to be the leader. They just want to dominate you. And you may be dealing with someone that goes from hot to cold, or maybe you're feeling hot and cold, or you could be, if you're dating someone, I'm getting that there's someone that is going like hot to cold is with you in the relationship, because they are overburdened with like financial stuff, and so that is causing them to affect you or affect your relationship in an unhealthy way. Maybe broken promises. I feel like you could be dealing with someone too who's taken your, not only you, but your relationship for granted. And like this codependency within the relationship may be also what is creating resentment and arguments. It's like this person, you're dealing with someone that knows that they're codependent on you, and that is causing them to feel resentment. Or it could be that the codependencies that you have on one another is causing you both to feel a sense of resentment. And if this is like your family, if you're feeling like codependent on your family right now, this could be like you just feeling a sense of resentment and anger, and it could be causing like some tension here, some arguments. And it's like, maybe you or your person or both of you need to really get the ego in check right now. Yeah, I feel like there's someone here that they want to like, there's like maybe been like some sort of emotional abuse or financial abuse, dealing with someone who's very controlling. Like, I want it my way or it's the highway. And it may be like causing you to like, I don't know, difficulty in like connecting with other people or this particular person. So I definitely feel like you need to focus on like yourself and finding your way back to yourself and gaining a deeper level of independence and getting yourself into alignment. Like, you may even want to do like some sort of energy alignment, like some Reiki, focusing on your spiritual path, focusing more on spirituality and less on like the material or your love life, and just really pulling yourself into yourself and releasing and letting go of anger. There may even be like there's like some sort of anger issues regarding like maybe child support or finances, like that is due to you from like maybe you were awarded money through like some sort of an inheritance or like a court, and so like there's some anger or resentment towards that as well. All right, I want to pull one final card and then I will bid you guys adieu. You guys, I'm doing a free reading giveaway. So if you're interested in booking your own personal private reading with me, please feel free to reach out to me. The info is always in the description box below. Live outside the box. Don't be afraid to live your life outside the norm. That's where the magic happens. Look, I felt drawn to like the lotus flower and like a completely different deck. All that pain, all that suffering, all that confusion, use it to fuel your transformation, and transform your troubles into gold. And then we have hidden treasures. So all the pain, all the confusion from your relationships, from some sort of codependency, use that as fuel to get what you deserve, to get what belongs to you, to take your power back, to take your control back. This is what I have for you, beautiful souls. I will see you in the next one. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.